because, you know,
wasn't there a lot
wants
of legal stuff to let people fight?
Yeah, the legal responsibilities of that sort of thing is kind of like the biggest holdup at this point that I'm trying to work through. Trying to find somebody that'll be willing to host us without being like legally responsible is, you know, a big hang-up. But
the Bill and Schmang backyard.
Yeah, right.
There we go. Best venue in the world.
That's a conversation for another time because right now we have the Sly Fox Showdown Part 2.
Part 2?
This is the second time we've seen two teammates go head-to-head, and we've got Wevans versus Equilateral, and definitely I would imagine this is usually a pretty difficult matchup for Samus, but this is arguably the best Samus there is. I don't know of a better one.
Swooper.
That's contested.
Yeah, but if we're naming names,
that's what I'm saying. It's like there are some who are just as good. I don't know if you can say Swooper's better.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm not much of a technology guy, but there's this thing that happens every time we play on VOD where it gets really laggy. So.
It's true. We entered the Melee slideshow dimension.
Just imagine what's happening in the gaps. All right, use your imagination.
Ooh,
that
killed? That was really good. So EQ doesn't really win this very often, does he?
No, he is not confident going into this. I will let you know that right now. But he's one of those people where even if he doesn't feel confident, he's still gonna, you know. As corny
he wasn't confident.
He's not gonna go. He's gonna go in not expecting to win, but he's not gonna go in mentally defeated. He used to do that a lot, but he's kind of gotten over that. He can mentally defeat himself throughout a set, but it's not something he doesn't. There used to be some players that he'd play and he'd go in and just resign himself to losing. He doesn't really do that.
Yeah, that's such a difficult mental block to get around. Like, I know some people have a real big issue with that, and like it can happen with certain characters as well. Like,
yeah,
I've noticed as I've started to play Marth myself, like I'll play against spacey players that will beat my Sheik, and it'll be like, man, I'm doing a much better job with a character I'm much worse at just because they feel like they're going to lose.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yes,
Game 1.
me and EQ are very good friends. We went to pre-K together. We've known each other for a very long time.
The day one homies.
How many was this? Day one?
It's harder to be more like, you know, a longtime friend than that. Did you enter today as well?
I did enter, and I was winner side top 32, then I lost to EQ.
Oh, unfortunate.
And I lost to JFC and losers.
Yeah.
But the thing was, like my first 2 rounds were DQs, so I only played 1 match to get through.
Yeah.
So
that happens.
I placed well, but like I didn't really play anybody.
Yeah.
Like the first guy I played was like 120th seed, and I 2-0'd him. And then EQ 3-0'd me, and then my set against JFC was really good. It was game 5, but like that was the only real set I played the entire day, so it was a little annoying.
Okay.
EQ played Melee first. And then
yeah, I am a little bit curious as to how you guys got into it, but we can talk about that another time.
Yeah. Focus on the game. This is not ABC lore hour.
Yeah, this is not the podcast. I mean, it's kind of a podcast, but you know,
a little bit.
It's mostly a Melee cast.
JFC is Gainesville.
Yeah, Gainesville,
sure.
Captain Falcon player. Very good.
I think he was number 2 on their last PR. As far as I know.
Oh, the Equilateral, not
player.
Seemingly that effective versus Samus because that multi-hit. Oh, he is moving with full force, swinging as hard as he can. Going crazy. Oh, that's right. There's just a guy on his cell phone that's in the middle of the player cam. I don't think he knows.
It's been long enough that I can do the rundown again. The stage is like 30 feet away from us, and we did not have a USB extender.
Look, there's a guy sitting on his cell phone in the middle.
Yeah, so This guy doesn't know he's on camera, I'm pretty sure. But, so we have the camera set up like 10 feet to our right on a trash can, just facing the stage.
Yeah,
And,
it's scuffed. It's an extremely scuffed setup.
Damn. Looks like he's reading some heartbreaking text or something right now. I hope he's alright.
Yeah, there's definitely like there's an element of drama to that.
I know. Bring him on the cast.
Okay.
Let's do some relationship advice.
Relationship advice interrupted by us popping off at cool shit that happens in Melee.
Yeah.
That was a crafty recovery. This man out here being as sneaky as possible.
Ooh. Got punished.
Not quite enough. Surprising. I would thought that would have worked. Okay.
Alright. I mean, if he could get some tipper shenanigans, it's doable. It's rough, because I think almost any move probably kills him, but... yeah, just Nair. Should finish it up.
Alright. And there it is. Wevans taking the second game.
I imagine. Whoa, shoes have entered the white table frame.
Ooh,
Changes.
what's the fit? What's the fit? What's he wearing?
He's got the Gator Gaming tee, washed blue jeans, dark cream colored Vans. Looking
Classic
good.
right there. The Vans. You ever wear Vans? You own a pair too?
I own a pair of 2 of Vans, although I wear these shoes just about everywhere.
The Converse,
So,
like the low ride Converse.
Yeah, as you can tell by how dirty they are.
I was a Vans guy. I've worn a pair or 2 of Vans in my day.
I wore
Never a Converse guy
lot
though.
more in high school, but I don't know. I don't think they're very comfortable, and I value comfort more nowadays.
The shoe I would always wear in high school was Adidas Sambas. You know, like the black ones with the white stripe?
Yeah. I own a pair of those, actually.
Yeah. That was what I would always wear.
Yeah, I own a pair of those, but they are the most uncomfortable shoes I've ever worn, so I like almost never wear them.
You don't like them? You don't think they're comfortable?
No, I think they're super uncomfortable.
Wow,
I don't
interesting.
know. I have weird feet, though. I have like...
Alright, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Jake's got weird feet.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's a part of my identity, alright?
Hey, fair enough. Who's this?
Hi, DJ.
Hello.
DJ, what is the best pair of shoes you've ever owned? Those ones right there? Respect. They look mad comfortable. So DJ got some all black Adidas shoes on. Looking good. Looking good. I feel like that fits the DJ style of...
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that. That's why we're talking about shoes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the rumors of the Wevans fall off were greatly exaggerated, I do have to say.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true. That's the thing, it's like, if you're not, like, an established name, household name in Melee, the second you don't just, like, live up to the hype that everybody expects of you, it's like you're washed. You know what I mean? And they throw the baby out with the bathwater. You're just like, yesterday's news, he's trash, he's garbage, he's washed. That's just not how Melee works. There's so many good players that are just, like, constantly improving that, like, on any week, depending on your bracket and your matchups and whatnot, some person is going to be able to beat you, or you're just going to be able to have your run. Like,
yeah. Respect for going for it. He didn't die. I thought he was so dead. I'm going to be honest with you.